Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome, listeners, to episode 120 of The Shadow Frequency, where we dive into the eerie corners of the unexplained. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're unraveling a chilling mystery that's haunted the skies since 1948. The Mantell incident, a World War II pilot's fatal pursuit of a strange shimmering object over Kentucky. Was it an alien craft, a secret military experiment, or something else entirely lurking just beyond our understanding? Captain Thomas Mantell's final moments are cloaked in mystery, and his last radio transmissions will send shivers down your spine. Matt, what's got you hooked on this one?
Juniper, this case is pure nightmare fuel. Picture a seasoned pilot chasing a silver disc that doesn't belong in our skies, his voice crackling over the radio as he climbs higher and higher, then silence. It's the kind of story that makes you question what's really up there watching us. I can't wait to dig into the paranormal threads of this one.
Oh, it's going to be a wild ride, listeners. Buckle up, because Matt's about to take us into the Twilight Zone. Over to you, Matt, in 3, 2, 1...
Ah, yes, the Twilight Zone. Imagine, if you will, the shadow frequency, where the unexplained casts long, unsettling shadows. Tonight, we're stepping into the chilling mystery of the Mantell incident, a tragedy that unfolded on January 7, 1948, over the rolling fields of Kentucky. This isn't just a story about a plane crash, it's a descent into the unknown, where the line between our world and something other blurs into static. Picture this. It's a crisp winter afternoon and the Godman Army Airfield at Fort Knox is buzzing with routine military life. At 1:20 p.m., the Kentucky Highway Patrol calls in, their voices tense. Civilians in Maysville, Owensboro, and Irvington have spotted something in the sky. Something that doesn't belong. It's described as a circular object, 250 to 300 feet wide, gleaming like polished silver, moving west with an unnatural speed. By 1:45, the control tower at Godman spots it too. Sergeant Quentin Blackwell, the chief operator, stares up at what he later calls an ice cream cone topped with red, hovering silently, impossibly still. The base commander, Colonel Guy Hicks, confirms it, a white object with a red border, unlike any aircraft or balloon they know. Enter Captain Thomas Mantell, a 25-year-old World War II veteran with over 2,000 flight hours, a distinguished flying cross, and nerves of steel. He's leading a flight of 4 F-51D Mustangs, already airborne on a training mission. The tower orders them to investigate. One pilot peels off low on fuel, the other two follow Mantell as he banks toward the object. Climbing fast, at 15,000 feet, Mantell's voice crackles over the radio.
It appears to be a metallic object or possibly reflections of the sun from a metallic object, and it is of tremendous size. I'm still climbing, the object is above and ahead of me, moving at my speed or faster. I'm trying to get close for a better look.
The air grows thin as Mantell pushes his Mustang higher, 20,000 feet, then 25,000. His wingmen, Lieutenant Clements and another pilot, break off, their oxygen supplies dwindling. Mantell presses on alone, chasing the silver enigma. His final transmission is garbled, urgent, as if he's seen something beyond comprehension. Then silence. By 3:18 p.m., his watch stops ticking. His plane spirals down, crashing on a farm south of Franklin, Kentucky, just miles from his birthplace. Firefighters pull his body from the wreckage, the canopy still locked, suggesting he never tried to bail out. Eyewitnesses on the ground tell haunting tales. In Madisonville, someone peers through a telescope and swears it's no plane. It's a balloon-like object, pear-shaped, with cables and a basket. but others, like astronomer Carl Seifert at Vanderbilt University, describe it as a pear-shaped balloon drifting south of Nashville. Yet the sheer size and speed don't add up. In Ohio, observers at Clinton County Air Base report a flaming red cone trailing a gaseous green mist, lingering for 35 minutes. This wasn't just a fleeting glimpse. Multiple witnesses, miles apart, saw something that defied explanation. Theories swirled in the aftermath. Was this an alien craft? Its metallic surface catching the sun as it watched humanity from above? Some whispered of a secret military experiment gone wrong. A prototype so classified even Mantell didn't know it existed. His final words? Tremendous size, metallic, suggests something far beyond the ordinary. The object's ability to hover, then shoot upward at incredible speed, only deepens the mystery. Was it toying with him? Luring him to a fatal altitude? The paranormal weight of this case lies in those unanswered questions, in the chilling void of that last transmission. Juniper, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about Mantell up there, alone, chasing something no one could identify. What do you make of it?
Matt, it's like he flew straight into a ghost story. That radio silence, it's haunting. I keep imagining seeing something so strange who'd stole his breath before the altitude did. What's next?
We're diving deeper into the shadows, Juniper. Let's take a quick break, then we'll explore the aftermath and what might have been up there. Over to you.
Whoa, listeners, isn't this Mantell incident giving you the chills? I mean, a pilot chasing a massive silver disc only to crash after a cryptic final message. It's the kind of mystery that keeps you up at night wondering what's really out there. We're halfway through episode 120 of The Shadow Frequency, and Matt's about to dig into the aftermath and some wild theories. What do you think it was, alien visitors or something closer at home? We want to hear from you. Like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all major podcast directories. Visit our website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com to listen to all of our episodes. Leave a voicemail telling us where you're listening from. We'll feature it in an upcoming episode. And check out our new Shadow blog with companion articles for each episode. And if you're feeling generous, you can buy us a coffee to help keep the spooky vibes going. Right now, let's dive into the mailbag where we share your thoughts. Stay with me here while I hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
All right, time for the mailbag where we hear from you, our amazing listeners. Today, we've got an email from Joy in New Mexico. She writes, I absolutely love the Shadow Frequency. The Brushy Bill episode was fantastic. I never believed Billy the Kid ever shot that night, and you guys brought it to life with such airy detail. Keep up the spooky work. Well, thanks, Joy. That means the world to us, listeners. If you want to share your thoughts, you can drop us a line at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com, and we might read your message on the air. All right, Matt, back to you for the second half of this UFO mystery.
Welcome back to the Shadow Frequency, where we're peeling back the veil on the Mantell incident of 1948. We left off with Captain Thomas Mantell's plane spiraling into a Kentucky farm, his final moments shrouded in mystery after chasing a massive metallic object. The paranormal allure of this case gripped the nation, and the headlines screamed of flying saucers and alien encounters. Let's dive into the aftermath and the theories that keep this story alive in the shadows. The public's imagination ran wild. Newspapers reported sensational rumors. Some claimed Mantell's plane was shot down by an alien craft, his body riddled with bullets or missing entirely. Others whispered the wreckage was radioactive, or that the Mustang disintegrated mid-air. The Air Force quickly debunked these, stating the wreckage showed no signs of radiation or bullet holes, and Mantell's body was intact, though tragically lifeless. Yet the idea of an extraterrestrial presence lingered. Historian David M. Jacobs notes that Mantell's death marked a turning point, making people wonder if UFOs weren't just curious visitors, but potentially hostile forces. Some theorized the object was a secret military experiment. In 1948, the Cold War was heating up, and the U.S. was testing all sorts of classified tech. Could Mantell have stumbled onto a prototype he wasn't cleared to know about? His wingmen reported the object as small and indistinct, but Mantell's description of a tremendous metallic craft suggests he saw something they didn't. There's a haunting possibility. What if the object was something experimental, its creators watching as Mantell chased it to his doom? Now let's address the skeptical explanation. The Air Force's Project Blue Book, led by Captain Edward J. Ruppelt, concluded Mantell was likely chasing a skyhook balloon, a top-secret Navy project designed to monitor the upper atmosphere. These balloons, massive and reflective, could reach 100,000 feet and were unknown to most pilots, including Mantell. Witnesses like astronomer Carl Seifert described a pear-shaped object with cables matching a skyhook's profile. The official report says Mantell, climbing past 25,000 feet without oxygen, blacked out from hypoxia, his plane spiraling out of control. It's a tidy explanation, but it doesn't fully account for the object's reported speed or the sheer number of witnesses describing something far stranger than a balloon. The paranormal thread persists because of those discrepancies. Mantell's final transmission, describing a metallic object of tremendous size, doesn't align with a sluggish balloon. Ground observers reported it moving faster than any known aircraft, and some claimed it shot upward when Mantell got close. Could it have been an alien craft, its technology far beyond our own, observing us from the edge of our atmosphere? Or was it something even stranger, a glimpse into a dimension we can't yet comprehend? The Mantell incident remains a chilling puzzle, a reminder that some truths stay just out of reach, hidden in the static of the unknown. Juniper, this case feels like it's staring back at us from the void. What's your take on that final transmission?
Matt, it's like Mantell was speaking to something that didn't want to be seen. That tremendous size line gives me chills. It's as if he glimpsed something we're not supposed to know about. Should we wrap it up?
All right, you bet you. Let's close this eerie chapter. On over to you, Juniper.
What a haunting journey through the skies of 1948, listeners. The Mantell incident leaves us with more questions than answers. Was Captain Thomas Mantell chasing an alien craft, a secret experiment, or something even stranger? His final words echo in the shadows, a reminder of the mysteries that linger above us. Thanks for joining us on episode 120 of The Shadow Frequency. Head on over to shadowfrequencypodcast.com to catch all of our episodes, leave a voicemail, or check out the Shadow blog. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all the major podcast platforms. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your ears tuned to the Shadow Frequency. Good night and stay curious, but maybe don't chase the lights.
Have a favorite episode of The Shadow Frequency? Let us know. Email us at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com and tell us which episode has kept you up at night, and you'll be entered into our drawing to win a copy of Encounters, True Stories of UFO Sightings, Alien Abductions, and Extraterrestrial Contacts, an essential read for any true believer. Deadline to enter, June 7th. Don't miss your chance to bring the unknown a little closer to home. See you in the shadows.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.